Trillium's double dry hopped, the Publick House IPA, 7.3% alcohol by volume, brewed in Massachusetts. Brewed in association of the Publick House, a craft beer mecca in Brookline, Massachusetts, where close friends and warm hospitality welcome us time after time. This amplified version of the Publick House IPA focuses on the exhibition of the Citra, Columbus, and Centennial hops with an aroma bursting with fresh orange juice and underripe peach, along with notes of toasted malt. The flavor profile is more bitter than our street IPAs, but with toasted bread and malt character to balance, bitter grapefruit flavors emerge from mild pine on the finish. Sounds awesome to me.
Welcome back to the Tapping Out Show. We're actually here at Icon Beverages and Cigars in Cypress, California, and we're going to do another Trillium beer, which is funny because it's probably the only thing out of Massachusetts Matt's like.
Not their sports.
And this is the Publick House. We've done one other Trillium beer. We actually got it from Hemil and Icon, and we're huge fans. So we're probably going to really like this one too. It was something that he said he had, and we had to do, and so we're here, and let's crack this open.
Awesome.
It's pretty hazy, let's face it, it's New England. It's kind of orange juice look. There's not much carbonation to it, even though he purposely gave me a lot of head.
It dissipates really fast.
It looks like a screwdriver with more orange juice than vodka.
Yes. So
That's literally what it is.
the smell, very hoppy, very citrusy, which it tells you right off the bat.
Three kinds of hops in there.
You know, it's in the description. So they use a lot of citrus. They use a lot of hops. The one thing that I got to say about Trillium, even with their dry hopped beers, is that don't be scared of that at all. When people think of dry hop and the real dry IPAs and just the way that tastes, they don't really. They dry hop their stuff. It's not dry. It's not a dry taste.
Yeah.
So,
I just part of the brewing process.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna. I would say cheers, but we're gonna clink. We're gonna make a mess. We did.
My bad.
That's the IPA guy. You go first.
It's easy to drink. It's not actually as juicy as I expected it to be.
It's from 1031.
1031. So it's a little older than it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
2 months.
2 months, almost 2 months age. It's not as dry as I expected. It's a good beer.
I'm gonna say I like it. I like the dry finish to it. It's not too overpowering. The citrus is not as forefront as I expected. The hop is though, and I was kind of expecting not a juice bomb, but more of a citrus flavor to it.
I was like West Coast style.
Kind of, yeah. It's I'm not gonna say like Coronado or any of those guys, but it's very San Diego-esque flavored IPA.
Yes.
Is that a good way to put that?
Yes.
Okay. So it's got a very West Coast flavor to it.
New England dry hop.
Yeah, with a New England dry hop to it. I don't hate it.
I get a little bit too much booze off of it, even
Really?
though it's 7.3. But I think because it is 2 months old, so I think if it was a little fresher, it might be a little more well balanced. Maybe the alcohol might be covered up, but I still like it though. It's still a great IPA.
I mean, I can see what you're talking about with the little booze aftertaste,
Yeah.
almost, which is
heat, yeah.
which is funny because most beers like this don't have that.
Unless it's like 10% or more.
Right. So I kind
Usually
of
that vapor's covered up in hops too.
Right.
You get beat up by hops, can't even tell.
So I can get that, but it's funny too because we were just talking about some very high alcohol beers, and it actually kind of meets up with that in a weird way.
Yeah.
Man, why do you do that to me all the time?
Actually, I can feel it like going down.
Yeah, no, I can too. It's kind of it's weird because to me it's usually the floral taste, the kind of not heartburn feel, but that burn feel.
Yeah.
It's not the floral taste this time, and it really is the beer itself. And
No, you can definitely feel the vapors in the end. I think it's blended well myself, but I like strong beer.
Yeah.
But I definitely get what you guys are saying. I don't think that the juice overpowers it, like some of the juice bombs. I think that's what most people are scared of with juice bombs, is they're going to be too juicy.
Yeah.
I don't think it is, you know.
Well, as I say, to me, my problem with juice bombs is not just the too juicy part. It's almost the yeasty, unfiltered aspect of it. It's like taking a Hefeweizen and dumping yeast. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's a little raw.
So right.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
So, and I don't taste that at all either. But yeah, I do feel a little bit of the burn. The alcohol is very taste forward, which is random for an IPA, let alone a New England IPA. Do I say that makes the beer not that palatable? No. Do I think the drinkability on this for the alcohol content's still there? Yes. So, which is weird because usually this kind of style to me is not my cup of tea. It's not. But I'm not mad at it. So
also, a lot of East Coast IPAs that actually come from the East Coast, they fall off fairly quickly.
yes.
So a lot of times you need it within a month. After that month, it really drops off.
The hops.
Like the flavor profile
Changes, it changes altogether.
Like it's almost, it acts like a West Coast IPA in freshness, but like if you get a East Coast style IPA from like here in California, they actually get better with time. So,
Right.
Which is really funny.
No, I agree.
So, I think if this one was like a month fresher, it'd probably be a little better. I might be getting some more Trillium, so I'll share with you guys.
Nice. What do you guys rate this?
Well, I was gonna say let's do this first before you invite us to retry it. 1 out of 5. What would you give it?
I give it a 3.75.
3.75. What would you
I'd
give
say
it?
4 1/4.
I'm going 4.
So 4.
Want to meet in the middle?
Yeah.
Need a 4.
So Tapping Out Show says 4 out of 5. It's another really good beer from Trillium. I haven't had anything from these guys that I don't like.
Yeah, kind of has that typical. I think we've tried like 3 of their beers. They seem to have, at least the IPAs seem to have almost a standard type of taste. Like,
Which we've
I
talked
can compare
about.
this to other Trillium beers and say, yeah, it tastes like a Trillium to me, at least.
They have some stouts that are really good.
We saw that.
I'll try to get some.
Producer Jamie pointed that
we
out.
haven't got it. I haven't tried their stouts yet, but
I've had a couple. I want to say I had one. I'm not sure if I still have it or not, but if I do, I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
yeah, nice.
So look forward to that. If not, we'll find one. Just because now we have to try it. But yeah, it's good. If you guys,
Cheers.
if you guys can get your hands on it, try it.